Good evening, everybody. Thanks for taking your time to come out. Councils, Mr. Jolway. My name is Mike Prue. I'm married to a lovely wife, Barb. She's in the front row. We have 3 children, 7 grandchildren that we absolutely adore. We're very proud to say that I'm running for position of councillor in South Stormont. I'm a new voice to be heard. When Dubtar closed, I didn't sit around. I went back to school through the hard work of graduating with a college degree of marketing coordinator. The other thing we took up was called Kaizen, which is problem solving. So I got a certificate for that. I know how to solve problems, and I like to use it. The other one's called Fields, the management of commitment. And people that know me know I commit a lot, and I want to continue that. I was awarded the Provincial of Ontario Achievement in Amateur Sport by William Davis, doing all kinds of sports events. This year I was awarded 10 years dedication award from the City of Cornwall for putting on a CHEO volleyball. I put on every year. It's called the Mike Prue's CHEO volleyball tournament. The money we raise is all 100% goes to CHEO. I don't even have to look for donations. They call me and they donate, and apparently everybody gets 2 or 3 gifts. So that's getting bopper, and I'm really proud of that. I assist with MS events, multiple sclerosis. Me and my uncle started the MS golf way back. It's still going today. I help out some of the girls today. Other CHEO volleyball raises I do is the suppers. We have casino trips. That's more money. Christmas time, I get a bunch together. We get our instruments. We play guitars, bongos, and we go to seniors' homes. We play music. We put on a little show. I was always asked what was the price of it. The price is the smile of a person. I don't charge for that. The other thing is too is the negative comments I hear concerning the council has brought me to this decision to be councillor. It is time to change. This council needs to work as a family unit, come together and run smoother to work for our community. I will use taxpayers' money wisely, such as upgrading roads, creating jobs which are locally stronger, safer communities. Safer, I mean like the 138, we have problems with Headline and 138 there too.
30 seconds.
Boy, this fast. Sorry. I will bring events, attractions to draw visitors to our township to save money. I'm in the middle of doing a big event for this area. I got a couple local companies that are agreeing to get on board with me, so I'm hoping to go through with it after Christmas. I want to improve the communication between councillors and residents as much as possible to meet you personally, if not through email, whatever, phone. I'm a hard-working man. I'm honest. I'm committed. I'll tell you what's going on in our community. I've had people ask who would I like to be running with. It don't matter to me. I'm a hard worker. I'll work with any of the councillors, mayor, deputy mayor, whatever. I suppose that's it, eh? Okay, so.
Gentlemen, Mr. Moderator, fellow candidates, I'd like to start out by telling you a little bit about myself. I'm pretty much a lifelong resident of South Stormont. As I stand here in this building, I remember spending 2 years in this building, grade 7 and 8, before I moved on to what was St. Lawrence High School. So this building does look a lot different, and I don't see that teacher with the ruler anymore, so that's a good sign. Gloria and I have raised 2 children in South Stormont. We have 2 boys. One has remained in South Stormont. The youngest one has had to move on to other locations due to job requirements. It's been my pleasure to have been your elected councillor for the last 4 years. I've enjoyed it. I've found it rewarding, and it's been a great privilege. During the time period, a number of transactions have occurred that have been positive for South Stormont and made South Stormont a better place to live, a better place to do business, and a better place to raise your family. I'm seeking the re-election to council to build on some of the momentum that has been built over the last 4 years. Momentum in the areas of asset management, momentum built with working with the Parks of the St. Lawrence to improve the relationships there and hopefully reach some agreements on different land uses. Ladies and gentlemen, the next few years are going to be tough because our senior levels of government have told us that money's drying up. Your money is not going to come back to us as easily as it has to spend. So we need to look at sources for new revenue, and that's going to be a very long and time-consuming and very patient decision-making to reach those funds. We in South Stormont are very lucky. We receive a lot of federal and provincial funding, but that is because we have always had a policy with this council that you must be ready. We need to be available. We need to have a plan in place so when those bucks get announced that we get on board. And we must continue to do that. We must always be ready for those dollars.
30 seconds.
The two ingredients to a successful South Stormont is a strong council and the great, knowledgeable and willing employees we have that care about the residents and care about the assets of this community. Those are the strong ingredients that will make us work and will make this community better. I am a hardworking individual. I enjoy working on your behalf, and I hope that my history of hard work, integrity, informed decision-making, and common sense approach to the management of the township has met with your approval. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 27th of October, please support me. Thank you.
William Shakespeare said, "To be or not to be, that is the question." But to vote or not to vote for Earl to pass, there should be no question. Mr. Moderator, fellow candidates and voters of South Stormont, it's a pleasure to be here this evening, Earl to pass, to ask for your vote, along with my team, for a councillor's position for the next 4 years. Now, why would you vote for me? There are many reasons. There are many reasons, but I'll give you 3. The first is, this has been 18 years our home for our 54-year-old existence. I'm only 50% of an equation that has 3 adult children, 2 engineers and a vet in training. And so I've proven that I can be trusted. The second reason, my involvement with the church, the Knights of Columbus, amateur radio, just a few reasons that show that I have the intelligence to become part of this great organization. The third reason is that I think and act very quickly, but I do so rationally, and always come, just ask my wife of 29 years, to the right decision. If chosen, and I hope you will pick number 4 on the ballot on October 27th, I promise you 3 things. The first is, I will ensure the integrity remains. The integrity that I have achieved over the last 54 years will remain. The second is, I promise to be a conduit between the residents of South Stormont and the township. I promise, thirdly, to work cooperatively with the new council and bring a fresh face, fresh ideas to this council. Mesdames et messieurs, merci beaucoup ce soir pour votre attention. I've been likened to an octopus or an Energizer bunny. But that's all good because I have my fingers in various tentacles and usually can achieve everything I set out to.
30 seconds.
I'd like to thank the Chamber of Commerce. I'd like to thank Al Jaudoin and the Lions Club for hosting this evening on October 27th. While you may see a new face, don't let that fool you. I'd like to bring some fresh ideas to this new council. Please vote for me, Earl to pass, on October 27th. Mr. Moderator.
All right. Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming. First, I'd like to apologize for being late. I had to work until 7 tonight, but made it as soon as I could. As you can see, we have a full card here of candidates looking for your votes, and with so many options, I think an event like this is so beneficial for us, the candidates, and to all of you, our community. to get to know a little bit more about the people seeking your support. And for this, I'd like to thank the Cornwall Township Lions Club for allowing me to still participate even though I wasn't able to make it on time, and for organizing everything tonight. You may not have noticed my name scattered amongst the hundreds of signs lining the roads in our township. I'm operating my campaign on a budget that doesn't exist. And I don't really see enough benefit to warrant spending money on these signs, just to be another name in the crowd. I don't believe they would help me to separate myself from the rest of the field. This is why I've been excited for tonight, for the chance to help you get to know a little bit about me and who I am. My name is Jason Swertfeger, and I was born in Osnabrück Center, born and raised. I went to school in Ingleside to Rothwell Osnabrück from JK to grade 13. I even came back to do my final college semester at Rothwell, a teaching placement, teaching gym and outdoor ed. I went on to graduate in Recreation and Leisure Services. As a student, I worked for the township, a few different jobs. I worked at the Lancer Center in Ingleside. I worked at the Arena in Long Sault. I was a summer special events coordinator, and I worked at Farron's Campground while it was still operated by the township. I currently work at the Glen Stordon Lodge, which is a long-term care facility, doing recreation, mostly with residents with dementia. I bought my first house in Long Sault, where I'm living now. My beautiful fiancée Amanda and I recently got engaged, and one day we will raise a family of our own, and I wouldn't want to do it anywhere but here, my home. This community has given so much to me, and I've always tried to give back. Whether volunteering, organizing tournaments or sporting events, or leagues, or simply trying to support my friends and my family, my community, in any way that I can. I would love the opportunity to be able to continue to give back, now on a political level, to help guide South Stormont into the future. I have learned so much in this last little while, and I'm hoping to, would love to, get the opportunity to learn and grow in this position.
30 seconds.
Many people I've talked to believe change in our government is necessary for the future. I believe we need a council that can work together effectively as a team that will be able to reach compromises when necessary, to see every issue from every angle, then make decisions based on our township and its residents' best interest. I want to contribute on this team. I want to and am capable of being your voice. To make this happen, I need your help. When the voting period opens on October 22nd, right up until Election Day, October 27, I encourage everyone to go out and vote for change, for something new, for the future. The bigger the turnout, the more real the message it would send to whoever is elected that change is needed. Remember, the future starts now. Vote Jason Swertfeger.